Welcome to our channel. Stay tuned to our channel for sports and entertainment views all the time. Please subscribe the channel. More TikTok views than Taylor Swift. Report says women's sport ecosystem is thriving. United States Rugby Union star Ilona Maher generated more TikTok views than Taylor Swift in 2024, while Chelsea women amassed more views on the social media platform than more than half of the teams in the Premier League, according to a UK report. The findings are part of a review by the Women's Sport Trust, a UK-based charity, into the visibility of women's sport last year across a range of platforms, from social media to more traditional outlets in broadcasting and media. Female athletes are increasingly becoming a significant presence on social media, the report found, describing engagement across YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram for leading women's leagues and federations as remarkable. Coverage of and engagement in women's sport continued to grow last year, the Trust said, with a record 44.7 million viewers in the UK watching domestic events involving female athletes. The overall look figures, which included global tournaments, were 1.5 million viewers down on the previous year, when the FIFA Women's World Cup was held in Australia and New Zealand, while total viewing hours, 164 million, and average viewing time per person, 5 hours and 47 minutes, were significantly lower than in 2023. A major contributing factor to that, the Trust said, was the Lionesses not being involved in an international football tournament. The report said the total number of viewers who watched 2 hours or more of women's sport coverage reached a new high of 22.9 million, surpassing the 2022 record of 21.7 million. Tammy Parler, the Trust's CEO, said, "The continued growth of domestic women's sport is a powerful indicator that fan engagement, sponsorship opportunities, and media coverage are on the rise." Although viewing time per person fell due to the absence of the Lionesses in an international football tournament, the fact that it remains significantly higher than in 2021 shows that the women's sport ecosystem is thriving, even outside major football events. Chelsea women are on course to comfortably retain their Women's Super League title, but Sonia Bompastor's team are not only dominating on the pitch domestically. In the last year, they amassed more TikTok views than any other women's club team on the platform, according to the report. Launched in January 2024, Chelsea's account went on to generate 167 million TikTok views. From July to December last year, the Walsall team had more views than 14 Premier League clubs. Only Manchester City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Manchester United, Tottenham, and Arsenal had more. Elsewhere, the WNBA was the most engaged women's league on Instagram, 90 million, and TikTok, 361 million views, while the Pluto Tour was the most watched league on YouTube, with 71 million views. With a thrilling year ahead for both domestic and global women's sporting events, there are a range of growth areas for women's sport to target in 2025, Parler continued. Using SportsPro's list, a UK-based media organization, of the world's 50 most marketable athletes, female athletes accounted for 61% of all TikTok views, the report said. On Instagram, male athletes in the top 50 generated most engagement, with Cristiano Ronaldo top of the list, with 1.5 billion engagements. Rugby star Maher, who joined English Rugby Union team Bristol Bears in December and posts funny, irreverent videos on Instagram and TikTok, generated 1.4 billion TikTok views in 2024. American pop star Swift, in comparison, had 456 million. Caitlin Clark's superstar status was further cemented by her ability to dominate feeds without engaging frequently. Despite only posting 4 TikTok videos in 2024, the Caitlin Clark hashtag was still the second most popular alongside hashtag WNBA last year in terms of video views on the platform, the report found, second only to #basketball. Female athletes who competed at the Paris Olympics last summer made up 11 of the 20 most viewed youth-based female athletes on TikTok, while on Instagram, India's Smriti Mandhana, who plays for Southern Brave in the 100 cricket competition, was significantly the most engaged youth-affiliated female athlete on that platform, producing 83 million views, 10 times more than tennis star Emma Raducanu, in second on 7.6 million.